Arrival of Savinho could signal the end of the line for Jack Grealish at Manchester City. The forward has been working hard to make up for the disappointment of last season, but the level of expectation has been raised once again at the Etihad Stadium. When Jack Grealish arrived in New York last week, the reception he received was reminiscent of the mania that used to greet David Beckham in his prime years. As Grealish encountered fans on Fifth Avenue during Manchester City's tour of the United States and posed for photos, he inadvertently made fans cry. "Oh my God," one of them said while taking photos, while another fan wearing a Blue City shirt couldn't contain herself and shouted, "I love you," while crying. Alongside Erling Haaland, Grealish is the main attraction of City's preseason tour in the USA, and the frenzied reception he received in Manhattan was another demonstration that his appeal transcends football. In 2022, he became the face of Gucci, signing a $10 million contract with the luxury fashion brand, while also serving as an ambassador for the clothing company Boohoo Man. Last year, he signed a record-breaking boot sponsorship deal with Puma, the largest for a British player, while also having deals with Bose, Pepsi, and Hellmann's. Things are going well for Grealish off the pitch in addition to the commercial deals, as he is about to become a father. Things are not going so well in the area that matters most to City fans, however, as he was reduced to being a bit-part player for the Premier League champions last season. And things are about to get even tougher. Grealish has had a short but extremely eventful career with City. He joined the club in the summer of 2021 as the most expensive Premier League player of all time, costing $100 million, although Enzo Fernandez has since surpassed that figure, and Jude Bellingham has become the most expensive British player. That price tag, however, weighed heavily on him in his first season with City, and he made just 31 starts in all competitions, scoring 6 goals and providing 4 assists. He found his rhythm in his second campaign, growing in stature after the World Cup and playing a huge role in City's treble-winning season. He finished the campaign with 5 goals and 11 assists, but anyone paying attention could tell he was instrumental in City's achievements. His ability to carry the ball forward, hold on to it, and win fouls was crucial to the team's functioning. He later confessed to having cried while watching the final episode of Netflix's Together series, which chronicles the team's season. In the following campaign, however, he was back to square one. In fact, it was Grealish's worst campaign yet. He made just 24 starts, with only 10 in the Premier League. He ended the campaign with 3 goals and 3 assists, and in crucial games, Guardiola barely used him. He started in just one of City's last 7 Premier League matches, not featuring in the final 3. And in the FA Cup final against Manchester United, he was an unused substitute. His sparse involvement and the excellent form of players like Ibaraki Ease, Jared Bowen, Anthony Gordon, and Cole Palmer led to his exclusion from the England squad for Euro 2024. The competition is about to get even tougher, as Savinho has just signed after an exceptional season on loan at Girona from Troyes. The 20-year-old thrived as a left winger in La Liga and is a potential second barrier between Grealish and a regular spot in the starting lineup. Additionally, there's Oscar Bobb, who has been the star of City's preseason tour and is expected to have a much bigger role when the season begins. The Norwegian has certainly outshone Grealish in the USA, as the former Aston Villa player had competent but unremarkable performances in the defeats to Celtic and Milan. Against Milan, he didn't create any chances and touched the ball just once in the opponent's box. Bobb has been playing more on the right side, but he poses a new problem for Grealish. If the Englishman is tactically superior to Doku, but technically inferior, Bobb is currently excelling in both aspects. The young Norwegian has the intelligence to know when to slow the game down, but also the boldness to take on multiple players and beat them. The signings of Savinho and the emergence of Bobb prove that the level at City never stays the same. It only rises. Grealish must rise to meet this demand or seriously consider his future. It's time to remind everyone of his footballing ability just as much as his likability.